Turns out Yujiro Hanma really isn't from this planet. No wonder he's so incredibly strong. When Baki was beaten to within an inch of his life by Yujiro, the true identity of the Hanma family finally came to light. Inside an ancient Egyptian pyramid, archaeologists discovered on the stone walls a relief carving of a humanoid demon's back. This person was Yujiro Hanma's father, Yujiro Hanma, the legendary man who couldn't be killed even by nuclear bombs. And now with his demon back fully manifested, Yujiro had already beaten Baki until he lost control of his bowels, but he still didn't stop his assault, because right now the Hanma bloodline within Baki hadn't fully awakened yet. Just as Baki was about to be killed by Yujiro, something miraculous happened. Baki's head suddenly emitted a blinding white light. Then the muscles on his back began to transform. In less than 2.5 seconds, a miniature version of the demon back appeared before everyone's eyes. Then Baki struggled to get back on his feet, but when he looked up at his father, his fighting spirit instantly vanished, because he knew perfectly well that with his current abilities, he couldn't possibly defeat Yujiro. However, just as he was about to give up, Yujiro suddenly showed an expression of fear. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. When Baki followed Yujiro's gaze, a powerful phantom figure appeared before them, and this person was Baki's grandfather, Yujiro Hanma.
Yujiro Hanma? Are you my grandpa? You haven't changed.
Yujiro told Baki. He believed his son also had the power to defeat his father. Does this mean Yujiro once defeated Yujiro too? Tokugawa was so shocked he couldn't speak, but he still slowly recounted Yuichiro's origins. Legend has it that during the Battle of Okinawa in World War II, the United States dropped tens of thousands of tons of bombs on a deserted island, and all of this was just to deal with one man, Yujiro Hanma. They deployed naval warships and fighter jets for 25 hours of continuous bombing on the island, until the entire island was basically leveled. Only then did the US send troops to confirm if Yujiro was dead, but what they didn't expect was Yujiro, who should have been eliminated, appeared completely unharmed before the soldiers. Even his pants weren't damaged. General MacArthur was furious when he heard this news. To completely eliminate this guy, General MacArthur requested from his superiors permission to use nuclear weapons, but the day before the nuclear strike, the commanding officer who received the execution order was taken out by Yujiro. However, after eliminating their leader, Yujiro didn't rush to leave. Instead, he walked alone onto the deck, surrounded more than 2,000 soldiers, and wiped them all out in 2.5 minutes. No wonder people say the Hanma alien defeated the entire United States. The scene shifts. Yujiro looked around. After confirming that Yujiro had disappeared, Yujiro showed a smug expression again, because he remembered Yuichiro's famous finishing move. Although Yujiro really hated his old man, even Yujiro couldn't help but give this technique some praise.
Long ago, the United States Marine Corps. It's called...